Hello, 7th class student. Today we start the third civics chapter, how the state government works. So let us start. In our administrative system, we have 28 state and 7 union territories. The state directly governed by the state governments and the union territories governed by the union government. So first, the powers of the state government. We have the federal system in our government. According to this, we have 3 types of government. The union government, the head of the union government, the PM, for example, Mr. Narendra Modi, as well as the state government that govern, and the head of the state government that work on the state are Chief Minister, Mr. Yogi Adityanath ji, and the local government. Local governments where we choose for the municipality or the municipal corporation, the chairman or the mayor. So just like Dr. Ajay Singh are mayor for the Saharanpur. So there are 3 divisions: the union government in the center, state government in different states, as well as the local government in cities, metropolitan cities, as well as in the village areas or the towns. Our constitution give the divisions of power. So our country having the federal means the division of powers in different layers or the tiers. So our constitution very smartly done this work, the division of power. So we have the 3 list of working: the union list, the state list, and the concurrent list. What are these? The union list, it has the 97 subjects or the item. On these 97 subjects, only the union government make the laws as well as take the any kind of measures. These subjects are defense, foreign affairs, relation with the other countries, our army, 3 armed forces, currency, coinage, war, peace, atomic energy, national resource, railway, communication, post and telegraph, citizenship, navigation, shipping of foreign trade, banking, insurance, national highway, census or share market, election institution of higher education, others are in the hands of union government. And the state government have the 61 items or the subjects. On these subjects, the state government make the laws. These are like the state court fees, prisons, local government, public order, police, public health, sanitation, hospitals, dispensaries, pilgrimage within India, intoxicating liquors, relief of disabled and unemployable, libraries, communication, agriculture, animal husbandry, water supply, irrigation and canal system, fisheries, road passenger tax, toll tax means the goods tax, and the capitation tax and others. Third category is the concurrent list. It has the 52 items or the subjects. In this list, both the legislature, the union parliament and the state parliament, take the initial as well as make the laws with concern each other, like the criminal laws, criminal procedure, preventive detention for reason concerned with the security of the state, marriage and divorce, transfer of property and the other agricultural land, contract, actionable wrong, bankruptcy, and the insolvency, trust and trustless administration of justice, evidence of oath, civil procedure, contempt of court, Ronsi, prevention of cruelty of animals, forest, protection of wild animals, birds, population control and family planning, trade unions, education, labor welfare, inland shipping, navigation, foodstuff, price control, stamp duties and others. The list of concurrent that decision taken by the both the state and the union government. So in this chapter, especially we read the state legislature. So according to the state legislature, that we have the two type of system, the unicameral, where we only have the legislative assembly, that we also call the Vidhan Sabha, and the bicameral, where we have the two houses, a lower and the upper house in the form of legislative assembly Vidhan Sabha and the legislative council the Vidhan Parishad. So in many states where we have the one assembly that directly choose by the government, that is the unicameral system, and where we choose the two system of legislative Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad, that is the bicameral. And these states the responsible, their lower house responsible for Lok Sabha and their upper house responsible for Rajya Sabha. And these are the states, like the state the Bihar, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana as well as Uttar Pradesh have the bicameral legislatives. So let us see the legislative assembly or the Vidhan Sabha. The member of this assembly is called the MLA, the member of legislative assembly. For example, from your locality or the constituency Saharanpur, the MLA for the state government, the Mr. Rajiv Gumbar, and it is also called the lower house. And these MLAs we choose by the direct election, by casting the vote through the EVM. And this body is part of the electoral college. What is meant by the electoral college? Means this body participate in president election, this body participate in Rajya Sabha members election. So it's called the electoral college. It's chosen by the directly, but it take part in the indirect election to choose the other members or the officials. Next, it's choose according their size decided according the population and the area. According to the constitution, the number of members not more than 500 and not less than 60. But in some small state in India like the Goa, Mizoram and the Union Territory, we have the less than 60 members. Our state, the Uttar Pradesh, has the largest number of members, 404, and the Sikkim is the smallest, having only the 32 members. What are the qualifications to becoming a MLA? The very first must be the citizen of India, as well as have to be contest the assembly election of the state. He should be a voter of any constituency of the state, means the citizen of that particular state. The age is 25 years. Not hold any profitable office in the government of India. Sound in mental health and not a criminal background. Some seats are reserved for the SC, scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes. Term, the time period for this. We choose this government for 5 years. But if they're not doing their work accurately, so the governor of the state dissolve the assembly before its completing. Session mean the meeting times. So it must be meet twice a year. A session cannot be more than the 6 months. So at least twice a year. It is the sessions or the meeting time according to the seasons. The budget session, when they declare the budget for the state. If they organize in the monsoon season or the rainy season, so called the monsoon. If they have the session in the winter time period, so they call it the winter session. And they also organize in the summer session, so they call the summer session. Officers. We choose the presiding officer who preside over the meetings, the speaker. The speaker choose by the position party or the opposition party, and through the elections of the members of legislative assembly. Choose the speaker and the deputy speaker. When the speaker not take part in the parliament or the absent by any cause, so the deputy speaker perform the function of the speaker, and the speaker can take the action to any MLA or the member of assembly. So today we discuss about that. Next, you people do these assess your self question answers that given on the page number 209. How are the powers of the state government different from the powers of the union government? Mention a few important subjects of the union and the state list. And third, how many sessions does the legislative assembly have? Thank you, students.